Welcome to our first TV show of the month, in the month of May 2001. We are leading up to the May pay-per-view, which is Slamboree 2001, and it's going to be a cracker, I am sure. We've now got 3 TV shows a week. We can have a bit more of a build-up, and we've got our Saturday show back, although it's not called Saturday Night now, it is called Showdown. So, we've got sorry about that. We've got a new feud starting, and it's not a big feud, but I think it's a feud that's really going to elevate these 4 guys, and that is Skipper Romeo and Air Raid, AJ Styles and Air Paris. I think it's about time some of these feuds consisted of more of a lower mid card guys, because when you just keep elevating for main event guys, you get a big gap in the middle, and it's good to keep that balance. So I think this is going to be a good feud. It's not got any heat because it's not got going yet, but Skipper and Romeo are going to open the show by cheating their way to a win over Air Raid. We're also going to have Sting and Jeff Jarrett exchanging verbals at this show to get their feud going. Brian Adams or Brian Clark, one of them was suspended. It was Clark, actually. He's back now, so they have come back and they have beaten Darkseid, M.I. Smooth, and Stevie Ray. So they beat them in another tag match. And then we've got an angle where Shane Douglas is going to ambush Mike Awesome backstage. He's going to take the TV title off him. He's going to hit him with it, and then he's going to pose with it over him. Really to embarrass Mike Awesome. Okay, because he's not actually had a shot at that belt since he lost it to him at the Spring Stampede. Now we've got the Hugh Morris and Mike Sanders feud hotting up. The Natural Born Thrillers are going to beat 5-Star Attraction. It's a 3v3, not a 5v5, so it's going to be Mike Sanders, Jindrak, and Stasiak against Morris and the Marmalukes. We've got an interview with Booker T here. He's got to be the focus of our shows. He's the most over guy in the company, and he's feuding with Goldberg. There's an angle later on where Goldberg is going to attack Booker T backstage, and they've not faced off in the ring yet, except in the 4-way. Not since Goldberg won the interim world title, so I think this is a feud that's really hopefully gonna hot up and gonna make Goldberg happy again. DDP is gonna beat Sid Vicious. It should be a decent match, and if both guys don't have much chemistry, maybe one of them will come out and say, "Why don't you give me a match with such and such?" So we'll see what happens there. 2 guys who haven't really got anything going at the minute. US title, Dustin Rhodes is going to beat Buff Bagwell. He keeps Buff Bagwell active, tries to keep him happy. And Dustin Rhodes is a US champion, but of course Kevin Nash is going to come in, try and derail things and fail, because he's feuding with Dustin Rhodes at the minute. And for main event, it's a feud ender. It's a Texas death match, and it's for Cat beating Chris Kanyon. I think it'll do, in particular for Cat, a lot of good. Let's start the show. Not a bad rating, considering the feud has just started. Air Raid, Skipper Romeo, crowd reaction, match quality, can't fault it. Sting, always good on the mic, as is Jeff Jarrett. I'm sure he'll be just as good later on. Chronic Darkseid, for a match like that, that's a pretty good rating. Let's see how it ends. M.I. Smooth is in big trouble. High times, 1, 2, 3. Chronic nod at each other, and they attack Darkseid. There we go. Mike Awesome, Shane Douglas. That didn't go down as well as I expected it to. That got not a bad rating, actually. 3v3. They don't typically tend to do quite as well as other matches, but I'm pleased with that rating. Let's see how it ends. Gets clobbered with a ring bell right to the head. Referee wakes up to see Sanders sliding in and making the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Forget about it. Fantastic. Okay. Got a good rating, but Booker T lost overness from this segment, which is disappointing. Okay. That was his interview there. DDP Sid Vicious. Okay, that went pretty well for what it was. Sid Vicious doesn't tend to be in very entertaining matches. And Jeff Jarrett on the mic, not quite as high rating as Sting earlier on, but very good rating. 2 best ratings of the show so far. Not a bad defense for Dustin Rhodes, who beats Buff Bagwell. Booker T lost overness again from this segment, so that didn't go down. Him getting attacked by backstage by Goldberg, but never mind. And for main event, I expected that to get higher. Everyone gained overness. The crowd reaction was up there. Match quality wasn't great. Let's see how it ends. Chris Kanyon can barely stand. Feliner, that shut for ring. 1, 2, 3. Ref counts to 10. This match is over. So there we have it. 74%. Very good rating. Happy with that. Nothing really stood out as being bad. It was just a good, solid show, with the obvious standouts being the promos involving Sting and Jeff Jarrett. I think that's going to be an absolutely epic feud, arguably one that should be for the world title, but it isn't at the moment. Let's see what the feedback is from this show. 5.83 for SmackDown, 4.59 for Thunder. Yeah, cost us a lot of viewers. The cat liked it. Chris Kanyon thinks he should be higher up the card. I agree. Dustin Rhodes thinks he should be higher up the card, so he thinks he should be a main eventer. To be fair, he's over by about 94 now, so he could be in world title contention very soon as well. So Kanyon and Dustin Rhodes, we need to do that. In fact, let me do that right now. Dustin Rhodes and Chris Kanyon. This is going to do their careers so much good as well. Chris Kanyon's got an over of 85. What's the cat gone up to? Gone up to 80. He's still only 29. So there we have it. Let's see how the feud with Shane Douglas and Mike Awesome. I'd keep developing this feud. It's getting interesting. Okay. Fair enough. We'll do that. So when is Slamboree? Slamboree is on the 13th of May. So we've actually got the Saturday event next. And let's just see, out of interest, we've got 11 full segments as well. So our last Saturday night TV show, which stopped a few months ago, that only had about 8 segments. So we've got a full show here. So I'm really excited to see how things develop. Okay. I will leave that video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.